Hey everyone, today's video is about when you take a hit for him. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. The sound of metal clashing against metal echoes around you, a symphony of chaos and adrenaline. He dug beneath a straight attack, your heart pounding in your chest. The villain was way stronger than you had anticipated, a hulking figure that loomed over the battlefield. And though you could see the resolve in your lover's eyes, you know that Bakugo was already pushing himself to the limit. Stay back, he barks, his voice sharp and commanding, as explosions crackle at his palms. I've got this, damn it. But you know him. You know the way his brows knit together when he's trying to hide his exhaustion. The tight line of his mouth when he's forcing himself to push through the pain. He was fighting on pure willpower now, and that worried you. Your heart clenches at the sight of him, battered and bruised, but still standing tall, with that fierce determination blazing in his eyes. I can help, you shot back, dodging another wave of attacks. You move to his side, and he gives you a fierce glare, his crimson eyes burning as he readies another explosion. Let me fight with you, Katsuki. No. He snaps, his voice almost drowned out by the roar of an explosion that lights up the night sky. I don't need you getting hurt. Stay behind me and let me handle this. But you see it, the moment of hesitation in his eyes, the flicker of uncertainty. You know that he's struggling. You knew it. And that hesitation was dangerous. The villain sees it too, and he lunges forward, a wicked grin on his face as he raises his hand, a surge of dark energy crackling at his fingertips. Katsuki! You scream his name as the villain's hand stretches out towards him. Without a second thought, your body moves an instant, darting in front of him, and the world seems to slow down. You see the shock in Bakugo's eyes, wide and unguarded, as if he can't quite believe what's happening. You feel the impact like a freight train, your body burning with a searing pain as the villain's attack rushes into you, knocking the air from your lungs. The force sends you flying backwards, and you barely register the words of Bakugo shouting your name, a roar of anger and desperation that cuts through the chaos. You hit the ground hard, the taste of iron filling your mouth. But your vision blurs as you try to focus on the familiar figure that was rushing towards you. Idiot! Bakugo's voice was ragged, and you can barely make out his face, distorted with panic and rage. Why the hell did you do that? Huh? I told you to stop, didn't I? You try to breathe, but it feels like your lungs are on fire. Still, you managed a weak smile, your eyes softening as you look up at him. I couldn't let you get hurt, you say, your voice barely more than a whisper. Shut up. He snaps, but there's no real bite in his words. His hands were shaking as he pulls you close, cradling your head against his chest, as if he can shield you from the world. Don't talk like that. You're not allowed to die, you hear me? You're not allowed. You can feel the heat of his palms, his explosions fizzling out as he tries to keep his composure. But his hands were trembling. You reach up, your fingers brushing against his cheek, and you can feel the warmth of his skin beneath your fingertips. You're not getting rid of me that easily, you murmur, trying to keep your voice steady, but the pain makes it hard to speak. Besides, who else is going to keep you in check? He laughs, a harsh, choked sound, but there's no humor behind it. Shut up, you moron. He presses his forehead against yours, his breath hot and ragged. You don't get to play hero and take a damn hit for me. That's my job. The villain's laugh echoes in the distance, and Bakugo's head snaps up, his eyes blazing with a fury that you've rarely seen. Stay here, he growls.
I'm gonna end this.
No, Katsuki. You try to protest, but he silences you with a fierce kiss. His lips crashing into yours with a desperation that makes your heart ache. Stay. It's not a request, it's an order, and for once, you don't have the strength to argue.
I'll be right back. So don't you dare even close your eyes.
He pulls away, and the look he gives you is a promise that he'll come back, that he will make this right. You watch as he turns to face the villain, his entire body tense, explosions crackling at his hands. The air around him seems to hum with energy, and when he charges forward, it's like watching a force of nature. You can barely keep your eyes open, but you see it, the way he moves, the way his explosions were echoing, lighting up the sky, each one more powerful than the last. He was fighting like a man possessed, every ounce of his rage and fear channeled into his attacks.
You messed with the wrong freaking person.
He roars, his voice echoing through the battlefield.
Nobody hurts them and gets away with it.
The villain tries to counter, but Bakugo is relentless. He's faster, stronger, and every hit he lands was filled with raw power. You watch as he fights, a whirlwind of fire and fury, and for a moment you seem to forget about the pain, forget about everything except the boy that you love. The boy is fighting like hell to protect you. It doesn't take long when he finally turns back to you. His eyes were softer, but there's still a fear in his eyes, panic. As he rushes to your side, he drops to his knees, pulling you into his arms. He's gentle, his touch careful as if he's afraid that you might break.
See? I told you I'd handle it. I knew I could.
Yeah, you tried to smile. You did great, Katsuki.
Hey,
His voice was sharp, cutting through the haze.
stay with me, alright? We're gonna get you help, and you're gonna be just fine. I'm not freaking losing you.
You nod, even though it takes all of your strength that you have. I'm not going anywhere. I'll try my best, I promise.
Good. Damn right. You're not going anywhere. Because I'm not letting you.
And as the world fades into black, you hold on to that. Hold on to the sound of his voice, the warmth of his touch, and the promise that you'll see him again when you open your eyes. Because you know that he will be there, no matter what. Waiting, just like he always was. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And goodbye!